Hey guys, it's finally time for me to start my fitness YouTube channel. I know almost all of my audience knows me from TikTok and all the other platforms that I post on, but I definitely think it's time that I start portraying my gym lifestyle a little bit more and genuinely show you guys more of myself and my journey rather than, what you see online. I don't think TikTok is a platform for all my gym content, so I really just want to strictly do gym slash fitness content on YouTube. And, it's okay if I don't have a million people watching, even if I just have one or two viewers that are watching my stuff. I think that I'm passionate enough to keep this going and be consistent with it and really show up for myself. And hopefully it inspires some of you guys as well. I am heading to the gym. It is 8 p.m. in Miami. This is a really good time to go to the gym because anytime before 8 p.m. is just far too busy and doesn't make any sense. There's traffic and the gyms are crowded and there's no machines open. So I think 8 p.m. onwards, pretty late into the day, is a perfect time for me to go to the gym just because I don't like when it's too crowded. Tonight I will be working out my hamstrings at the gym. I hit hamstrings maybe like a week ago, I think, but I'm trying to be more consistent in the gym. I used to go to the gym like 6 days a week for like 2 or 3 hours at a time. I was really crazy, but life has been so crazy and consumed so much of my time. I really have only been going once or twice a week, not for very long, and I am just so disappointed in myself. Like, I really need to show up more. I need bigger legs, and I I just need a bigger butt and everything. I need nicer back defined muscles. I know that I can grow and I know that my legs can grow and I can look amazing and voluptuous, but I need to show up for that to happen. One thing I find pretty funny is that people think that I'm not a real gym girly just because I'm not lifting 5 plates on each side or doing some crazy PR squats. Like, you have to understand, when I've slowed down my pace at the gym going once or twice a week compared to when I would go 5 to 6 times a week, I'm losing strength. Like, I'm not going as often. I'm getting weaker over time. And I'm going to be so honest, when I was going that often, I was ego lifting. I really was. I'll be the first to admit. And I was just trying to see how much can I really lift? How much can my body handle? But I think right now, even though I'm not lifting the heaviest, I'm getting my reps in. I know I have mind to muscle and I know that it's growing. I can see that clearly. You know who I really want to see start going to the gym? Julia. Man, that girl's got potential. She's always talking about she wants to be in the gym. I know she got a trainer or whatever. And as a former skinny girl, I know that she has so much potential. She has the shape, she has the volume in the right areas, and I know with the right diet and the right workouts, she will look so good. I actually take forever to get out the car, but I just need a few things from my purse, put it in my gym bag, make sure I have everything in my gym bag. And the parking garage is so small. My door's gonna hit the wall. All right. I will start my hamstring day today with the machine. One time I had this guy show me oh, that doesn't go that way, this goes this way, and I'm like literally came from across the gym to try to tell me how to work my gym. Girl, I know. Anyways, let's adjust her because I'm such a petite queen. See, I just go with whatever feels right, and that feels really heavy, so I'm gonna go down. Okay, this is cute. Ooh. Why are my hamstrings sore? What did I do? Something don't feel right. So let's go 10 up. Okay, yeah. Now this needs to be tighter. A lot of adjusting. Don't be scared to adjust. Don't be scared to change the weight, adjust things, and like I said, no one's looking at you. You're fine. Also, quick little disclaimer, I just want to state that I'm not a professional at all whatsoever. I've had a trainer before, but if I'm talking this much, I'm definitely not going heavy enough. I need to go heavier. I'm not a professional. And don't at me if something goes wrong, because this is just for funsies. Thanks, queens. All right, let's go ahead and do another set. This time, I'm not gonna be a little B word, A word. I'm gonna go up in weight. All right. Ooh, that's really heavy. Let's do it. I feel that. Something needs to be something. Yeah, that's right. Perfect. All right. Mind to muscle. You should be feeling this at the back of your thighs. I like to call that my hammy. It's gonna feel like it's tightening, and I really don't know how to explain it, but you're gonna feel it, and if you feel it, you're doing it right. So keep doing that over and over until you can't anymore. I don't really count reps. I just 8 to 12, something like that, but I like to stay until failure at a weight that feels like it's actually doing something that's not too easy and not too heavy to the point where you're hurting yourself. It is getting a little hot in here, so I'm gonna take my sweats off. Like I said, no one's really looking at you. This might be just slightly inappropriate. I'm just gonna take my pants off. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's normal. Great. Amazing. Just take your pants off in the middle of the gym. I have shorts under. This is totally appropriate. All right. Those are my pants that are no longer on my body. Let's put my shoes back on. Some people like to work out without shoes. I personally like to have shoes on. Yeah, girl, if you don't. Perfect. All right, let's do our last set of this hamstring curl. And now I'm not restricted by sweatpants. So we're gonna go crazy. Okay, let's do this. Oh yeah. Oh. These machines are so interesting because I feel like I'm an average heighted woman. I'm 5'6". But like, for example, Joy has to do a lot of adjustment for machines because she's very small and petite and short. So she has to do a lot of adjusting. I hope my knees look normal. Anyways, someone like, I don't know, Alina or Sava is a little taller. So everyone's adjustments on the machines are going to look a little different. But that's why free weights are fun. Because you don't got to play around with all the settings, That's that. We're going to do some, what are these called? RDLs, but with barbell, not dumbbell. Like I said earlier, I'm a little weak right now. Not that I'm weak, but I'm working on it. I have to use gloves because I can't do calluses. Let's see, I want to start with 25s. Ooh. Okay. Let's do this. All right. Your feet. I don't know how to explain this. Like, it just feels right for them to be there. I grab my right one backward, my left one forward. That's just how I learned in weightlifting. But I don't know how accurate that is or how good that is. So let's go ahead. Do a little bit of a hinge in the hips. This is the good stuff. Ooh. Beautiful. Amazing. Love that. Make sure to take little rests in between sets. While we're here resting and catching our breath, there's one thing I want to touch on real quick. Camilla did leave the bophouse. I know there's a lot of fake things and fake drama that we do to entertain y'all, and it's not real, but this one is real. And it's really bittersweet because, it was a mutual agreement between all parties involved, and it's not like she's a bad person or anything, but business-wise, I think we just wanted different things. And
You know, it was just best for everyone involved for everything to happen the way it did. It's sad, especially for me, because I genuinely looked up to Camilla so much, and I really respect her and the way she works, her work ethic and her drive, and like the way she asserts herself and how articulate she is. I remember like the very first time I met Camilla, like an hour afterwards, I called up one of my really close friends and I was like, oh my God, I love Camilla. Like, she's the best. Like, I really can see her being like a really close friend of mine. Like, I just had so much hope in her to like really be close friends, because I think at that time is when Sophie and I were actually in beef, like not like the fake beef, like actually real beef, for reasons that we're not going to talk about right now. But I think because at that time I was at a loss. Best friend placement, right? That slot was empty at the time. My best friend Sophie was just not there, and I think I was trying to fill that void. Not trying to say that Camilla was like my side piece, but you know, not having Sophie and then having Camilla step in and show that she's like just such a cool girl and is really driven. And I've never met someone at that caliber for the way they make content, create content. So it's really sad for me the way that things went and how it's transpired over time. But I have learned so much from the experience, and you know, all love, no hate, all respect, everything. I wish her well in everything she does, and I think that Bophouse and everyone else that was ever involved with us is going to continue to do well and thrive in everything that they do, because genuinely every single girl is so amazing and can do so many things and has so much potential. And I'm yapping and I need to get a fat ass, so I'm going to stand up and finish my set. All right, let's do it. Ooh, this is feeling light. There we go. All right, I don't have a lot of time today on this beautiful hammy day, so I'm gonna do another machine. Now we'll have more exciting workouts on other days. Of course, we'll get to it. I don't even know how much weight I do on this. This is a beautiful machine because you could either do both legs or one leg. Today I'm gonna do one leg just to isolate a little bit more. Hopefully that does a little something, right? All right, we're gonna do one leg at a time. Ooh, that's really light. So we are gonna go up. If it's way too easy and you don't feel like you're working your muscles, just go up in weight. Ooh, that's a little too heavy. So I'm gonna go back down. Let's do that. No, let's do that. Perfect. Yeah, that feels good. Something's not right. Okay. Yeah, that feels good. All right. Oh, I hate that. You should be feeling this in your hamstrings. Ooh, and I sure do right now. Wow, I really hate dropping the weight like that, but I bet my face is red AF right now. All right, let's do this. I hate the clinking. Sorry, guys. Ooh. Pull through one more. You know, when you're struggling, try to do one more. Got it. There's just no way to let it down gently. Beautiful. Amazing. Scrumptious. I cut my workout short today. Usually do a little bit longer, at least like 1 or 2 more workouts, but I have to catch a movie today. I'm going to go watch Weapons. Supposedly it's 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I got to go see what the hype's about. So I have a movie to catch, and I did a lot today. So short little workout, but you know what? Let's just call it maybe beginner friendly, because a lot of people ask me for that. Like, how do they get started, right? I think this is a very good basic hamstring workout that you can get into at any level of expertise. So hopefully this helps. But I did hit a good little hammy workout, so let's look at this pump. Yeah. For me and my fitness goals right now, I want the tummy a little smaller. I want the face a little slimmer. But I had to do a dirty bulk for a little while. That's what got me all this. Got some motion. I got some size. Like, I've really, really gone up in size, a couple sizes, and it's so crazy because that's never happened to me before in my life. But I'm feeling great. I'm feeling amazing. I like the way my legs look. I want them to be 2 times bigger. I want the hips, whatever they can do. I don't know. It's really hard. I really don't think there's a way to grow hips, but the buns, we're going to go up in size. And this YouTube channel is really going to keep me in check and hold me accountable, because I'm going to grow and y'all are going to see me grow, and you're going to be like, Aishah, you're not getting thicker. Like, get on your grind. I'm going to be like, you guys, you know what? You're right. So hold me accountable, and then I'll hold y'all accountable, and we can do this all together. Can you see anything? All right, guys. I don't know how to flex my hammies, but just know they're there. Okay. I've gotten a lot of hate before for having quads, no hammies. So I'm working on it. All right. They're growing. We can see the definition and the size there. All right, come on now. It's coming all together. Thank you all for joining my very first YouTube video, my first gym YouTube video. This is insane. I know you all have been asking a lot of questions about me and my gym journey and everything, so I'm really happy for you all to be here. I cannot wait to see what the future brings for this and everyone involved. Thank you so much. Bye.